Hi, Joseph.
Hello, Arek.
Dang, dude, what a solid open. We talked about taxes.
Yeah, dude. If we weren't raking in the views before, we're
Holy
raking them in
shit.
now. This is it.
Joe, it just keeps going higher.
Look at that.
Whoa.
We're rich, buddy. We don't have to pay taxes no more.
Uh,
And back to it. Now, so today,
we
if
have.
you will, I wanted to do a little piece, if you will, on voice acting. I feel like voice acting doesn't get enough credit where
Okay.
it's due, and this is the platform where we are doing it. We are going to talk about great voice acting, some of our favorite voice actors,
Okay.
and why is it that movies nowadays, instead of hiring voice actors, just pay a celebrity to do.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. We'll save that for the end there. But let's get started. Let's just talk about it. Let's just do it.
We'll see you guys after the credits. I think I was. You know, it's funny. I was actually thinking about just starting the episode.
Yeah.
No cold open today.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be awkward.
Yeah. That is gonna be pretty awkward.
I'll cut it.
Is it? No, leave it in.
No, cut it.
I like awkwardness.
I know.
Oh, we blew the fuck
We
out
did.
of that.
We blew the fuck out of what?
So we have a thing that shows us our levels, and that bitch was red.
That bitch. It went full red. I've never seen that before.
We're about to fucking blow your computer.
You know what? I think that means that it peaked.
Huh.
I guess we could dip into the red every now and then.
Yeah. Maybe we were worrying about the wrong things here.
I don't worry about much.
I don't either.
The only things I worry about,
Taxes.
you know, for a little while I did when I started working contracting. Hasn't come up yet, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
There you go. Hey, look.
They'll just garnish my wages or whatever.
Yeah. All right. No more Texas talk. I'm putting an embargo on Texas talk.
Why are we? Oh man, every episode we got an embargo on something.
Cause
We each get one embargo per episode.
each of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm cool with that. No more Texas talk.
Texas.
No more Texas talk either.
You can't embargo that one.
No, I'm doing as a favor
To who?
to me. Don't talk about Texas.
You're like, this isn't embargo. This is our friendship on the line.
Yeah. Texas, Arizona, New Mexico.
What about Texas toast?
I'm over it. You know what? No.
Oh,
Get out of here.
that's a hot ass take. That's crazy.
Get out of here. I'm over it.
Okay, well,
I'm done. Texas toast is only good for French toast. Ironic.
Paris, Texas.
Is that where French toast comes from?
Don't think so.
All right. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Acting?
What was this episode about?
Voice acting. There we go.
Voice acting.
Let's go back.
Watch this. I'll do here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my voice acting,
Okay.
and then you do your voice acting. Okay?
Okay. What do you need like any setup or preamble?
No.
Okay. You just gonna go for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Izuku Midoriya.
Wow. Wow.
So bad. I can't.
Wow.
Oh, that's recorded. No.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about voice acting anymore. That's how bad that.
Oh no. Oh no. Baka.
All right. If you guys thought Arek's was bad, now it's my turn.
All right.
I might need some.
You need a preamble?
I might need some.
Or you need a back and forth?
Yeah. I need you to say. You keep making the wrong choice.
You keep making the wrong choices. The look of betrayal. Okay, wait. Okay.
Count me down.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, me. You keep making the wrong choices.
That's all I have done my whole life. I done made the worst choice every single time. I'm always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
What is this?
I don't know. I just came up with that.
Oh, I thought we were like doing things from things that we like.
No, that's my sizzle reel right there.
So you decided in that voice to say always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Because I thought it would have been funny.
I like that.
Let me do a. Here, I'm gonna try and do a Vegeta.
Okay.
I'm really good with like a split second Vegeta, where I'll say a thing and in that split second,
there you go. That's good.
You're like, that's Vegeta.
That's Vegeta grunt.
Right. Kakarot. Kakarot.
It's good. It's a good Kakarot.
Yeah, Kakarot.
Okay, that got.
See? See what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Yeah. See, I'm good for like little bursts.
All right, hold on. Let's for 3 seconds. We're gonna go fully silent.
Wow.
If you're listening to this, if you're just listening to this on your own right now, or you're like somewhere you feel comfortable, just for the next 3 seconds, do like a voice line that you think is cringy or that you enjoy. All right, ready? We'll count you in.
3,
2, 1. Action. I didn't like that.
That was pretty gross, dude.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Why would you say that?
I didn't like that at all.
I didn't like that at all.
No. It's a good thing you're not a voice actor.
Yeah.
This is why we're behind the microphones.
Yeah. We're the ugly stepchild, the voice acting.
This is how you grow your audience and get more followers.
Yeah,
you insult your listeners.
Yeah.
So, Joe, you got a favorite voice actor?
Yeah. So one of my favorite voice actors here is here he's right here.
Hello, everybody.
Gross. Ugh.
It's me, Elmo.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Hey, Elmo.
Yeah. Oh.
No. Dude, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you think of Rocco?
Rocco's a little. Oh fuck. Rocco's a little.
You lost it. You lost it.
What do I know?
You lost it.
Keep going crazier with it.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
I just got the laugh.
Yeah. I like the dub actor of Vegeta, because he's also the dub actor of Piccolo. His name's Christopher Sabat, I think is his name. That could be
Christopher Sabat.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Piccolo's voiced by a white guy?
Shocking, right?
Whoa.
Shocking.
That's crazy. He's also Vegeta?
Yes, he's also Vegeta.
He's also Vegeta?
He's also been Vegeta for like 20 years, I think.
Who's the guy that plays Goku?
Oh, what's his name? Jeez. Sean Schemmel.
Sean Schemmel.
Schemmel.
Schemmel?
Schemmel. He's done. He when Goku went Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball GT, the character screams, and what's funny is Sean Schemmel passed out.
Yeah.
He screamed so much that he passed out, but when you look at that scene, there's talking over it. It's like he's screaming, right? He's screaming, and then he's screaming, and then there's the narrator going, Goku has unlocked a new level of Super Saiyan.
I'm going to play the audio from it just so you have context. It's really good.
Just so I have context?
No.
The audience?
Yeah.
Can they listen to that?
Yeah, I'll just turn the audio on for it.
I will not let you destroy my world!
Look at him.
Dude, and this is like video of him in the studio doing this. That's really good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Damn.
Damn if that's not good.
Dang, he just leaves it all. He leaves it all on that mic stage. He leaves
you think
it all
he's
on
ever
the
shit
stage.
himself?
In general, or I'm sure.
Because
Everyone's done it once.
You're putting so much shit into it, you know. He
is squeezing really hard. that floats around every now and then. Like it'll always like come back up.
Yeah.
That's always like a fun one to see come back up because you're like, holy shit, he's fucking busting his ass in that thing.
Yeah.
And then, I like Japanese Dragon Ball a lot. The American Goku.
Yeah.
Sean Schemmel.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. That is Goku.
Yeah.
When you hear Japanese Goku, you're like, why does he sound like a little weenie?
Yeah. And you know what's funny is because the accent that Japanese Goku has, it's a hillbilly accent.
Yeah.
And so, like, Goku's supposed to be, like, a hillbilly.
Yeah, he's like a hick.
So, it's kind of funny. Like, that's kind of one of those things that get lost in translation. You know?
Yeah, because in English, he's kind of like a himbo.
He is a himbo, yeah.
But then in Japan, he's like just like a dumb hillbilly.
He's a dumb He's an uneducated hillbilly.
Yeah.
Is what he's supposed to be.
Sorry, I used the non-PC word. Dumb. I should have said uneducated.
Oh, he's a fucking idiot.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't worry. You go low, I go even lower.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I won't.
Whoa.
Duh.
He gave me this look where I was like, "What? No, I don't even want to think about what.
You don't want to live a second in this sick and twisted mind of mine." And then all of the stuff floating in my head is just like, Bakugo, Izukumi Ria.
Why do you keep saying it like that?
It's like the cringe comps in TikTok
Yeah.
when they do the English voice acting, or people do like their sizzle reel for voice acting. What's like another like Light Yagami at your service.
Baka.
You're not really gonna come sit next to me, are you?
What,
saying "come" in that sentence, like while stammering,
yeah,
that could have gone a way different way.
Yeah,
glad I didn't.
Yeah,
you know, whenever I don't watch anime that much anymore.
Used to be a big anime freak.
I was really into anime for a while, and I know that there's more voice acting than just anime, and we'll get into it. But
we will get into it. Yeah.
We will get to it. But I had this I feel like social pressure is a real thing.
Yeah.
So whenever I would go out and people are like, "Oh, what do you watch?" and I go, "Oh, like I watch anime." They're like, "Oh, I kind of know anime," but it's not those people.
Yeah.
It's whenever I would say, "Oh yeah, I watch anime," and someone that really watches anime.
Yep.
And then I go, "Oh, I'm gonna pump the brakes a little bit."
Because I get exactly what you mean. It's this weird little like.
It's like a mirror that reflects the worst side of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like a mirror that's really accurate.
Nothing against the people that really enjoy anime either.
Yeah,
but it's just like you guys know, like the kind.
There is a subsect of anime fandom that
it's like you say you watch anime, and then they say
which ones.
And then they're not asking because they're interested. They're asking because they want to
critique
you. Yeah. Ugh.
Like. There'll be like really insanely popular animes, right? Like I'm not really a big anime guy. I like the big ones.
There's always a big three.
I like the big ones, but you'll go like, oh, I really like Naruto, and then some fucking nerd will look at you and go, Naruto, that's not real anime. That's like you should be watching like Trigun or whatever.
Or they go, oh, you watch Naruto?
Yeah.
What's your favorite arc? Or
yeah.
And then that's because again, it's how it's presented.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if they go, oh, what was your favorite arc? It's like, oh, okay, let's talk about
it. Because the way they ask it is that there's clearly a right answer.
Did you watch it on the correct website that trims out all of the filler?
Damn, I kind of got like that with Dragon Ball a little bit.
I know.
Guys, weird little sub. I've been tracking down fan edits of Dragon Ball for like months now.
Yeah, he's been I left my house for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
Yeah.
Joe was probably, I'm going to assume 3 Vegeta videos in.
Yeah.
At my computer.
There's one person that I can't remember their name right now, but they did a recut of the Buu Saga and they put the right music in. And it's weird that there's like a right music.
Yeah.
But yeah. I got really into fan edits of Vegeta, like not edits like TikTok edits. I mean like they go in and re-edit whole arcs.
I'm yawning right now. I'm so interested. I'm kidding. I'm really lethargic today. I was listening. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I really like when people do that because like that is like a true labor of love.
And what's crazy is that like you'll see like you'll go into a forum, and it'll be a guy going like in 2014 going, "All right, guys, like I'm starting this edit of Dragon Ball, and I'm gonna cut out all the filler, and I'm gonna put the Bruce Falconer score on there, and I'm gonna fucking trim the fat. I'm gonna make it more manga accurate."
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and that's in 2014.
Yeah.
Then you'll see like all the posts they made about it. They're like, "All right, guys, 25% of the way there," and it's like 2018.
Yep. Okay, again, that's like labor of love type shit.
Yeah.
But like people did that for like One Piece.
Yeah.
And I think for One Piece, it makes a lot. I think for a lot of anime, it makes sense, especially when you have like the big like shonen stuff. We'll skip past anime soon, but
Yeah.
to go to other voice acting. But
Yeah.
it is an interesting thing where like I'm not knocking the websites or like the people that do trim the stuff up. Again, it's the people that judge you for not watching that way. Because like I'll be honest, in One Piece, I kind of fuck with some of the filler. There's one where Luffy gets an afro and he gets boxing gloves. And then he just starts fucking boxing people, bro. It's so good.
Luffy gets an afro?
Yeah, hold on. You got to see it. I think it's a wig. It goes kind of hard.
Damn,
it looks kind of sick, right?
That does look kind of sick. Not even gonna lie to you.
Dude, motherfucker was posted up with this dang thing. And this was a filler arc, dude. It was fun.
There we go.
You cut this out when you cut out the damn...
When you do those edits or whatever.
When you cut those edits. I understand when people are like, oh, filler is shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it can be. Yeah. Sometimes you get a little nugget of fun. Also,
I know we talked a lot about dub voice actors. Japanese voice actors are also insanely good.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I dare you to watch Attack on Titan and not fucking come out of it crying like a little bitch.
Yeah.
Especially, like, the subbed version, like the Japanese version. It's just... It's raw. Like, you feel it.
Yeah. There's an interesting thing that I heard someone say recently where it's like, if you don't speak Japanese, though, you kind of just automatically get, like... If you don't understand the language that the person is talking in, and you're just, like, hearing, like, the sound of their voice, not knowing what they're saying exactly, you kind of get, like, a little buff, You kind of get, like, a little, like, increase of, like... You get a little aura gain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's like, I don't know what the fuck they're... Like, I don't know the true translation of what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because, like... We'll be watching movies sometimes with Spanish subtitles on, and then you'll, like, be reading them, and be like, that's not what the fuck they said.
Yeah. It's wrong completely sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, Breaking Bad is the worst one at that.
That's really funny.
Where there's characters talking Spanish. Horrible Spanish, by the way. All of Breaking Bad, the Spanish scenes are the worst scenes of Breaking Bad.
Oh.
Not even gonna lie to you there. And they're also extremely mistranslated.
In Spanish, like, if you do speak Spanish, is it really good?
The scenes in Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
No.
In real, like,
if
not like translated.
No, if you speak Spanish and you're watching Breaking Bad, it's the worst part of Breaking Bad.
Oh, shit. Oh, I thought you were saying, like, because of the subtitling.
No, it's bad. One, it's bad auditory-wise, because their Spanish is always broken and never sounds good, and it's always people who you could tell were born in America when they're supposed to be people who were raised in Mexico.
Yeah.
So that's always really bad. And then the subtitling is also really bad.
Subtítulo.
Yeah. Good job.
Gracias.
You're welcome.
Yo vivo en México.
No, you do not.
Sí, en Sonora.
No, you do not.
Sí.
You would have already caught a body if you were from Sonora.
Yo tengo...
Ciudad Obregón.
Yo tengo 3 cuerpos.
Fierro por la 300.
No, yo tengo 3 cuerpos.
You have 3 bodies?
Sí.
Good job. All right. Stop.
I don't know how to say gun in Spanish.
Pistola. Con
mi pistola. Trying to do a different.
Is it an air gun?
Yeah.
It's a BB gun.
Me in the streets.
It's those pellet rifles that you.
Me in the streets of like Mexico City with a
BB
pellet
gun?
with a BB gun
with a Nerf rifle.
Yeah. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
All right. We'll move on past the anime.
All right, wait, hold on. So we talked about some voice actors we like.
Yeah.
Is there any voice actors that you do not like?
Okay.
Time to burn bridges.
Okay, here we go. Devil May Cry, the original Devil May Cry,
Okay.
had a really bad fucking... It's famous. It's a really famous... like, the voice acting in it is fine, right? But there is one part where it's so bad.
Wait, the animated series or the game?
The game.
Okay.
Where he was going, I was supposed to save you in the light, or whatever. Or I was supposed to bring you to the light. But the guy's voice cracked. And it's... Like, just put Devil May Cry flub, line flub, or voice crack.
Devil May Cry voice crack.
Yeah, I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And this is famously bad.
Oh! Wait, hold on. I'll play it for them too now.
Yeah.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
That was in a game. That is in a major.
They reverb that bitch too.
That is in a major release.
Light.
I should have been the one to bring you into the light.
I'm sure. Okay, so Devil May Cry famously is Japanese.
Yes.
Now, is this a thing where they were trying to emulate a like natural voice crack that sounded better in the Japanese version?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you no.
Okay.
Because the reason I thought of this was because I saw a TikTok of the original guy who did it, right? They went in and they asked him, like, they went in and asked him, like, why was that the one that they choose? And he goes, I don't know why that's the one that they chose. Like, I don't, and he goes, do you want to redo it now? And he does it the way it's supposed to be.
Okay. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Recently I heard a thing where voice actors have like it's really hard because sometimes they don't have the animation prepared.
Yeah.
So they just go into it raw. And if you're lucky, they do have it prepared so you can watch it, see what's going on in the scene. Sometimes they say, just do this line a few times. Now, with like, you know, like when not companies, like YouTubers will be asked to do like an ad read.
Yeah.
For like a mobile game, and the company is like Chinese or Japanese, and they're like it's a very like hard scripted thing where the YouTuber's like pretending to play the game, and they're like, whoa, I just unlocked 5-star bunny girl, she's gonna add great power to my team.
Yeah.
They don't see anything, and they're just reading the lines that they say to read.
Yeah.
But they don't get any instruction for like what the context is, so they don't know what they're supposed to sound like. So they'll be like playing the game, quote unquote, and then they go, awesome, I just unlocked 3 new characters. But then like on the screen or whatever, like it doesn't make sense to what they're doing or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
it could be that. And you know, also the thing is, when you're translating something, you have to like mimic the mouth movement. So you have to replace words that like, that's why sometimes when you're watching like an older dubbed anime, it looks a little weird because it's like, or like it sounds a little weird because it's like
they're trying more to match the lip
movement than the context of it.
You know what's funny is I don't give a shit about that really, if I'm gonna be honest.
Well, you know, it's not a problem as much anymore.
Yeah, well, because like when I was growing up, my parents, when we would go visit Pasadena, like pretty much every weekend, my family would be watching the Arabic channels.
Yeah,
and we would get like, it's funny, like Mexican soap operas.
Yeah,
and stuff, but dubbed into Arabic.
Yeah,
and the cadence of Arabic and like the length of words is like longer and a lot shorter and a lot longer than certain things. So like the speed that they have to talk at is so much different that it never matched what the fuck they were saying.
Same thing. When I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of like, you know, I didn't have cable. So, Mexican soap operas were in Mexican. So
No, you were watching Arabic soap operas translated.
No.
They're dubbed into Spanish.
Not at all.
I almost said dubbed into Mexican.
They would put movies on,
America's
right? Like American movies, and they were translated because that's the way. And the movements never matched. Like the lip movements or anything like that. It'd be like the thing like where you'll see like Sí, vamos para allá. You know, like the character will be moving their mouth.
Yeah.
Nothing's coming out, and then like a second later, you'll hear the rest of the dialogue or whatever.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm doing a bit right now. It's an visual only bit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Exactly. By the way, some movies are better in Spanish. Shrek, 10 times better in Spanish.
I've only seen the Muffin Man scene, or the gingerbread interrogation.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
I don't know the whole thing. I don't have it memorized, but yeah, that's pretty funny.
Sorry, I was literally replaying that scene in my head.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good though. Okay, hold on. Now, voice actors you dislike.
Voice actors I dislike.
What's like a bad dubbing job?
The original Resident Evil game. For like the PlayStation 1. That's just bad all around.
Dude, yeah, all those
You just almost became a Jill sandwich.
That's crazy.
That's literally a line, and that's the exact delivery.
But again, that's probably heavily affected by that thing that I was saying, where it's like those voice actors were just told by a bunch of Japanese people, say these lines, and then they're like, okay. Because I think that did happen where Kingdom Hearts, when it was first coming out, someone was talking about that, where they were like, Final Fantasy, where like I think maybe sometimes it still happens. It happened semi recently, but now they have global companies.
Yeah.
So it's like they'd be like saying something, and then it's like the voice actor would like talk about it after, and they're like, yeah, no, they gave me like a list of lines to say, and I had no context of what other things around it were, so they just told me to say my lines.
Yeah.
And I said them how I said them, and then they put them in places that I didn't think that those would go in.
Yeah. It was more of an afterthought to translate things back then.
Yeah. It's like, we got to air this game or this show in this country.
To me, bad voice acting, I think, is like when Chris Pratt voices a character. Because I will give him exception. I think he did pretty good with the Mario movie.
Yeah, I think people were really upset at first.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, he sounds nothing like Mario.
Yeah. Because you can't have a serious, like, emotional moments in that movie.
Oh, yahoo!
Yeah.
Yippee! Let's go!
Mario, you are my brother, and I need to protect you.
Luigi, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Anyways, so I didn't mind it too much. I thought he did pretty good. But, like, when he's, like, Garfield, and it's literally just
him talking. Yeah. There's so many good voice actors.
Great voice actors. We'll get more into that later because that's to the point. But I think a great voice actor, the original Batman voice actor, Kevin Conroy.
Oh, he passed away
a good year, maybe 2 ago.
Yeah.
Like literally, listen to like his monologues as he's Batman, and it's just top notch work right there. To me, it's when I'm reading a Batman comic book, that is the voice in my head.
That's who's in your head. Yeah, I agree. That's also who's in my head.
Yeah. Just all the time?
All the things she said, running through my head, running through my head. Interesting slight sidetrack, but not truly. When you think in your head, when you're thinking thoughts, is it in your voice?
It's a voice. I don't know.
It's a voice.
I don't know where that voice comes from.
Does it change depending on the situation?
Yeah.
Like you're reading a book.
If I'm reading a book...
You're reading fucking Swords... George R. R. Martin?
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. What's like the...
A Song of Ice and Fire.
You're reading like Songs of Ice and Fire. Jon Snow's talking.
It's different voices each time. It's like... It'll be... So since there is a live action thing...
Do you place those voices?
I tend to place the voice. So
you hear Kit Harington when Jon Snow's talking in your head.
Yeah. Even though like the characters are completely different.
Yeah.
But there is a physical...
You have a reference now.
Yeah.
Now, do you have like a default narrator voice for when you're reading books?
Yeah. It's a little whimsical. Like,
really?
Give me like a book or something to read.
You're right next to my bookshelf, so there's a couple. Yeah, if you go one shelf down below you, the books that I'm currently reading are there.
I'll do this one.
Oh, Mistborn. My mom is reading it.
Okay. All right.
Here, I'll hold the pages for you.
Hold that open right there.
Yeah, gotcha. Joe's voice acting. Sorry. Hold on.
6 braziers burned with open flame at the corners of the large dome roofed chamber, in contrast to the simple corridors. This room was covered. It's like, it's my voice.
You said braziers.
I know.
That's 6 bras burned alight.
Yeah. That's the thing too. There's a lot of words that I've read that
they only exist up here. You've never heard them said.
Never heard them spoken before.
See, the thing with that book and that author is he does this thing a lot. There's a lot of like architectural
stuff in there.
Jargon.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I didn't know what a portmanteau. I've always seen the word portmanteau. Yeah. But I had to like, it's like I gotta Google what that shit is, and then I gotta listen to how it's pronounced, and then I go, okay.
Yeah. See, for me, it's one of those things where, portmanteau, right? I'll just bounce off the example. Portmanteau, I'll be like, okay, I have a vague idea of what that is. I'm thinking it's like a deck, right? And then you start like, I'm like, it's just a deck in my head.
Yeah.
And then you start getting like contradictory, like descriptions of it. I'm like, okay, so it's not.
It's not what I was thinking. Oh shit. Okay.
So now I have to look at. Now I actually have to look it up.
You're like, okay, wait. All right, it's like a deck-like area, and then it goes. The holes of the portmanteau were wide and bordered.
You're like, God damn it.
You're like, fuck. Okay, that's not what I think it is. Hold on. You're like, unless the deck has holes in it, then I don't know.
But then it's not a deck. It's just another room
with a hole in it. So yeah. It's reading's fun. And
reading is fun.
But I was asking because I learned like maybe like a year ago or 2 years ago that like not everybody has like an inner monologue or like can think of different voices actively in their head. Sometimes Patrick Stewart is who I have as my narrator.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like Patrick Stewart narration.
Yeah, I do too. I'll have like a classic British, like an Anthony Hopkins in there or something. Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. It's usually not, like, depends on the thing, but it's usually not my own voice. Mm-hmm. If it is, it's like how I read it right now. It's like me, but with a little bit more whimsy.
Yeah, you're putting a little bit more into it.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit more.
6 bras burned.
Okay, 6 bras.
6 bras.
Braziers.
6 bras burned in the everglow.
Do you know how to pronounce that word?
Which one? Is it everglow? Which word? Braziers?
No. Yeah.
Oh, braziers?
Yeah. You got it.
It just looked like braziers to me.
That's fair. That's just the British way to say bra.
I know. Or the old-timey way. Which I guess is the English way.
How's your brazier?
Whoa. I did not like that. Holy shit. You might want to cut that.
No, isn't that how old people say it?
No. Not at all.
Don't they say braziers?
No. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. No.
It's not offensive.
I hope it isn't.
It's not. Show me your fanny. No, that's offensive.
That is offensive.
To the UK. Do one.
Let
me think if I have any, like, cases of, like, bad voice acting. I don't know. I think it's a very similar perspective of yours, but I do think that there are some voice actors that or some actors that do a good job voice acting. And oddly enough, in regular movies, when actors are doing a scene and they can't pick up actual dialogue on set, whether it's too much wind or won't allow for microphones on set, they will just, record everything after the fact in a sound studio. So the actors themselves are voice acting themselves. Yeah. And so I always think back to Wolverine. Yeah. Hugh Jackman in the studio. There's a video clip of him in the studio just like watching on like a TV track, and it like counts him in, and he's like fucking going in on. He's going rah, rah, and he's like swinging his hands. He's doing everything, and he's like recreating it like perfectly. And I'm like, that guy. He's not. It's like, he is a voice actor. Yeah. It's like maybe he doesn't have a lot of
range, right?
Animated, things that he's in or whatever. But it's like, for all intents and purposes, he's voice acting the shit out of that scene. Yeah. You got to time it right. You got to get the fucking vibe right, know? Mm-hmm. And it's funny because in that scene, he's like going from like murdering people in the movie, like screaming like, rah, rah. His like face goes red. And then they cut. And then he goes, whew, and he smiles and he goes, oh man, that was crazy.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Well, he's crazy. I mean,
someone give me a bottle of water.
That's British.
Yeah, bottle of water. But yeah, fucking bad voice acting. I think, the original God of War.
Of course.
The original voice.
Kratos.
I think. See, I like it for Kratos. I think it's pretty bad everywhere else though, because he has the exact same cadence, and I'm all like, that's old Kratos.
It's a very lazy I think what they have turned God of War into is amazing.
Yeah, I think it's better than it was before.
It was a really fun hack and slash game.
Yeah.
That you're like, oh shit, it's fucking gory. It's very dude bro game of I don't give a shit. You kill God and you fuck chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's of its time.
Yeah.
Now they've turned it into a real
story.
It's a very good story.
Yeah.
And the world is breathing and all these beautiful.
But the original Kratos, in that context, he's good in that game, in those first 3 games.
Sounds cool.
But when you see him in other projects, when you're watching, I don't know, because I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake recently, and his voice pops up, and I just go, that's just
Kratos.
That's just Kratos. And
Who's the voice actor for him?
I don't know. I don't know his name.
Kratos.
I will say though, he has some banger when he's Kratos, and fucking, that's the new one. That's the new one.
Let's see. It should pull up the other guy too. Christopher Judge. He's a really good Kratos.
Yeah.
Is it Sean Schemmel?
it is not Sean Schemmel. What's it called? When Kratos is in the third one, Terrence C. Carson is the name.
There you go. Fucking Google AI overview. Whoa.
Dude, when fucking Kratos goes in I think the end of the second one and then the beginning of the third one, where he goes, Zeus!
Yeah.
Finally, your son has returned to Olympus.
Oh. Apparently this guy was blackballed.
From Living Single and ultimately blackballed.
Interesting. That's the original Kratos voice actor.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now I feel bad that I said...
A story for another day.
Yeah. Now I feel bad that I said he wasn't good.
Kind of cool that both voice actors for Kratos are both black.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the new guy.
No.
Dude, that new guy, though, when I think of Kratos, I'm like, that's the voice.
Yeah.
Fucking, he talks and, the seat shakes,
Boy.
There are consequences to killing a god.
How do you know?
Well, that's a really good, what's his name?
The son?
Atreus.
Yeah.
Atreides.
Oh, that's Dune.
What's that?
That's
Dune.
It
is Paul Atreides. Yeah. You're right.
Leto Atreides. Paul Atreides. That's some of the names in Dune. It's really cool last name, really fucking lame first name. You have Leto Atreides, Paul Atreides. David.
Who's what's his name? Aquaman?
Oh, Duncan, Idaho.
That's funny. Duncan, Idaho?
Yeah.
In Dune, he has an interesting... The book is an interesting character.
Yeah.
I've heard.
It's alright.
Can I spoil it?
No.
I spoiled it.
Gross. But, yeah. Do you have a standout voice actor for you? Not anime?
Ooh. Any?
Not anime.
Any? Any voice actor. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying any.
I felt like a crazy person for a second. Any? Not anime.
I don't know.
Any?
In my head, a couple of things popped up. I was like, any? I was like, boy or girl? Any? Game or TV?
Yeah, any. As long as it's not anime.
I am impartial to Matthew Mercer.
Matt Mercer. He was the voice of Leon, I think, in the worst Resident Evil game.
Yeah. He is the voice of so much shit.
Yeah.
Matthew Mercer.
Yeah.
But it's because, like, I don't know. I have like a This is not sexual. I have like a thing for deep, gravelly voices, or maybe it is, and I'm repressing it. But
you know what's funny is like you look at him, you wouldn't think he has.
You would not think that. He's in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Vox Machina, which is based off of. Whoa, he's in American Dad. Let me go to his IMDb. Actually, that'll just be better.
Or just go to his Wikipedia, the filmography. I find it easier than the Wikipedia one.
It's okay. This is good. So like, Dragon Ball Striking Zero. He's Hit. He's the voice actor for Hit in English.
Yeah.
What else we got here? He's in a lot of shit.
See, this is what I'm saying, because the Wikipedia one breaks it up.
Though he's the voice of someone in World of Warcraft. But sorry, I'm really gassy, guys. I'm really sorry. He's Minsk in Baldur's Gate. Dimension 20. He was in Dimension 20. Sailor Moon Cosmos. He's in Sailor Moon. He's a Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Oh, he just
Additional voices.
That's the other thing about voice actors.
You'll see a lot of additional voices.
Yeah,
well, it's funny because you'll be like walking around and you like an NPC will say like a random thing. You go, hold on, say your voice line again, NPC, and it's like, oh, that's so and so.
Yeah, Matthew Mercer. One of his best roles, I think, is Cassidy from Overwatch.
Is that the new name?
Yes, that's the new name. Okay. Used to be called McCree, and then
no longer.
Was it because the person that McCree was named after turned out to be like a horrible, like a
scumbag or something.
Like horrible, like
yeah,
made the office a horrible place.
Yeah,
but he's in a bunch of shit. Oh, he plays Law in One Piece also for the voice actor.
He's Levi in Attack on Titan.
Levi in the English version of Attack on Titan. He's in a bunch of shit. I really like him a lot.
Yeah.
Powder. Sorry, I'm just reading everything he's in. He's a bunch of voices in American Dad.
Is there he's only in 7 episodes.
Yeah, but he's a bunch of voices. Todd Rod. What a fun character name. Chico Bonbon in the Very Berry Holiday?
Okay, you're getting sidetracked by...
I'm trying to see who he plays in Warcraft.
General Draven?
No.
Go to the Wikipedia. Go get out of this. Go to the Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
Go down.
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 Down. Filmography. And then look for video games.
I click video game.
There we go.
Warcraft.
Right there. World of Warcraft. He is General Vizax Hallian.
Hallian is who I was thinking of.
And Captain Drok.
That's not... Hallian, wow. He's a dragon, yeah.
He voices a dragon.
Yeah. Hallian, the Twilight Destroyer. Yeah, it's cool. I think he voiced like someone later on as well. In other Warcrafts. Let's look at other voice actors and see what they've been in. Hearthstone. He's Rexar in Hearthstone. He's the hunter in Hearthstone. Oh my god, he's the human male guardian in Destiny. You like that?
No.
Saints Row. How do you like the voice acting in Saints Row?
I've never played any of them.
Okay, we have to play it 2-player.
No.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Why don't you want to play video games with me?
You don't want to play video games with me.
I just offered right now.
Oh, yeah? Well, when I say, hey, let's play Marvel Rivals, where are you, huh?
I have not been playing any games really that much, except for, like, single-player games. But I don't get a message from you.
Because I don't see that you're online, so.
You're crazy. Well, he plays in Zero Time Dilemma. He plays someone named Sigma Klim.
No, stop.
Sorry.
You don't even know what Zero Time Dilemma is.
I don't. Do you?
No.
Okay.
So stop talking about it.
But Sigma Klim is a really funny name.
Close this tab.
He's Luke Skywalker in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
The 2017 one. It doesn't count.
Damn it. All right. Whatever. All right. Do you have a favorite voice actor, Joseph Davila?
I have 2. I really like Sam Witwer.
Whoa. Sam Witwer's good.
He does so much Star Wars stuff, and it's crazy.
He's the voice actor of...
Maul.
Sorry, I did.
He's also just insanely good. He's the voice actor of Maul Don't go to the IMDb. Go to the.
Oh, sorry, I clicked on one.
Wikipedia.
He's also
Palpatine. He's the Star Killer in the Force Unleashed. That one doesn't really count because that's his own character.
Huh?
Like that's like a, like it's good acting in it, but like I mean, in terms of like, because he's able to just mimic so many people. Like, look, the reason they have him as additional voices is because he could just sound like a stormtrooper.
Oh,
like
okay.
the old ones, he just mimics the voice perfectly.
Oh, I like that. He's like that guy from Police Academy.
He is not like the guy from Police Academy. No. You don't see him fucking shove a megaphone up his ass, do you?
If you have not seen Police Academy, you do not get... Whoa, you clicked that button so many damn times.
I only clicked it once. It's jumped
He
around.
was in Jag?
Look, man, sometimes voice actors got to come out in real things.
Yeah, you're right.
Dexter.
What?
He was a muscular guy in Store and Always Sunny.
Oh, okay. These are like real things he's been in.
Yeah.
Supergirl, he plays Benjamin Lockwood.
Agent Liberty.
We need to find the animated things for voice acting.
Well, they're mixed in here.
I know. Sorry, I didn't mean to get snappy.
See, he was Maul in Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
And he's the son.
He's my son.
Isn't that the evil...
Yeah.
Like the representation of the dark side?
Yeah. He was he was a Rhodian in Book of Boba Fett.
What's Rhodian?
It's Greedo. Stormtrooper.
Pizza Voodoo Solo. McClanky.
The reason I looked at you like that is because that's famously Jabba the Hutt's line.
I know.
And that pissed me off. I don't want to do this anymore.
I know how to anger Joe so easily.
You just
he plays Rupert Chipping in Riverdale.
You know how to anger me so easily? It's not that hard.
I know. I know how to do it.
Anyone can do it.
Ain't nobody gotta do it.
Some people just exist and I'm angry.
I'm an anger Joe, and somebody gotta do it. You know what I've been... Sorry. I've listened to a new Ice Cube music recently.
New Ice Cube music?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's really good. I'll show you one later.
You don't have to. I've heard it.
I'll show it to you.
No.
I'll show you some.
We're listening to it together.
I'll show. You're only gonna get to look at the
No.
the cover art.
Because if you say show it to you, it implies like, look at this thing. I bring it to you. I introduce you to it.
Yeah, I'll introduce you to Ice
No,
Cube.
I know it already.
No, I'll show you. You don't know who Ice Cube is, so I have to show him to you.
No. We will listen to it together.
I'll show him to you. Don't worry. You're getting too excited. Holy fuck, he was in The Mist.
Yeah.
Sam Witwer's in The Mist. Ew, he's in Gamer.
Who isn't in Gamer?
Jared Butler.
He's the main guy. What is wrong with you? Alright, get out of this.
I don't want to see anything. Mainly Maul is like his biggest one, would you say, right?
And Palpatine.
He's Ocean Master.
Stop saying.
In Justice League Throne of Atlantis. He plays Alien, Stormtrooper, and additional characters in Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Get out of this.
Come on, Joe.
I've looked at it enough.
Alright, I'm just a slow reader. So he's one of your favorite voice actors?
Him, and then the other one up top is, what's his name? Troy Baker?
Oh, he's just
insanely talented.
He's just... Oh my god, he looks so twinky. Did I ever tell you the time I thought I saw Troy Baker at a convention? Just like walking past me? And then I did like a double take?
Was that Troy Baker?
Yeah. And then I was like, no, I don't think so. And then I saw like a few people like chase after him, and I was like, I think that was Troy Baker.
You haven't told me that story, but I think everyone has a celebrity story like that.
Yeah, it was like
I ever tell you about the time I walked by MC Hammer and I was like, was that MC Hammer?
You did?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I shared a birthday with that guy.
I was lying.
Oh.
I was saying how everyone has a story like that.
Oh man. Joe. Hold on.
The reason he is my favorite voice actor is specifically because of one role. My ear shirt. Oh, damn.
What's wrong?
This fucking cheap ass headphones.
Oh, sorry.
That's what's wrong.
Holy shit, he's so many characters.
The reason he is my favorite voice actor is if you go to video games, go all the way down. All the way down.
He's in so many video games.
Yeah. All the way down. Up, 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 up. right there. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Indiana Jones. He does a gosh darn good Indiana Jones.
Really?
You would think you're watching Harrison. You're like, someone gave Harrison a spliff, and he's in it again.
They offered him a joint, and he said, "You got it."
Yeah.
He's Jack and Daxter, right?
He's Jack and Dexter? I don't think so.
Is he from Jack and Daxter?
I don't know.
Did he do Jack and Daxter?
I don't think so.
Blood Rain, Full Metal Alchemist, The Broken Angel. These are all video games. I'm gonna list. Aeon Flux.
It doesn't
Brothers in Arms.
It doesn't look like he's Jack and Daxter.
He plays Sergeant Matt Baker.
That's the main character.
Troy Baker played Matt Baker. Here's the thing. Another slight gripe I have with the industry. So like Troy Baker and like Matthew Mercer and all these like really huge voice actors get paid really well because they're just constantly working. They're always just busy. And for one, I think I heard a while ago where it's like if you're contracted by a show or a video game or whatever to like voice act, they got you for up to 3 voices before they need to start paying you more.
Yeah.
So like,
it's crazy.
They really can ask a lot of you. I'm sure if you do more voices, maybe I don't know.
Maybe the deal is better overall.
But it's like they don't have to increase your pay after that until they go past like the 3.
Yeah.
So a lot of voice actors get stuck doing like, small additional voice work, a bunch of like shit around there, and they don't make that great money.
Yeah.
Like they get paid a day rate to be in a damn studio for like 12 hours.
Yep.
Just be fucking talking, taking direction. That's got to be tiring.
Dude, yeah.
My throat's parched after 52 minutes and 36 seconds of this podcast.
Is that how long we've been yapping?
Right now. Capping? Copper?
Sick. Anyways, yeah, it's fucking rough, man.
Yeah, everybody, if you're not the fucking top of the barrel, cream of the crop, you're literally, they may be in like big shit, but it's like they don't see all that. Yeah. A lot of the time they just get paid a day rate. They don't get like I think maybe now, depending on it, they get residuals for things. But to my knowledge, I believe it's just they get paid day rate usually. Yeah. Maybe someone like a Troy Baker can be paid residuals.
Well, literally think about like fucking stuff like let's see, pull up like Black Ops, right?
Blops.
He's a famous character in Black Ops. I don't know if he is.
I don't know who Terrence Brooks is, but yeah.
I don't know who it is. But anyways, like he's a character in Black Ops. He's in a game that's been played by millions of people.
Yeah. He does not get like a... Yeah. They don't cut him a check every time someone plays Black Ops story mode or whatever.
Exactly. So it's fucking
They
weird.
probably paid him like for 3 days in the studio. They probably paid him like $1,000.
Yeah.
That game made billions of dollars or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I made that up, but...
It probably did, actually.
It probably did. Fucking... Oh, yeah. Black Ops was, like, insanely popular.
There's, like, 6 of them, you know?
6 Black Opses?
There's 6 Black Opses.
That's crazy.
You have the first 4. Yeah, no, I'm not joking. There's 6 Black Opses.
Holy shit. Look at this. Talking about, I just lost it. Dude, why am I yawning so much? Fuck. Saints Row the Third. He plays the boss.
Default male voice.
Yeah, he's the default. Troy Baker is the guy that you play as, or the voice of. Like, dude, they bring life to the worlds we play and watch in.
He also played an Asian guy in Mass Effect. Kai Lang.
Oh, Kai Lang. He did.
And it's an Asian guy.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
I feel like voice acting is still a little behind in the times.
Yeah.
You got fucking white dudes playing black characters. You got fucking white dudes playing Asian characters.
And it's never a politically correct version of those. It's like, oh, you are a white guy playing a black dude doing that voice.
It's literally famous white people taking voice acting work from people of color.
Yeah.
Wait, who's that one guy? ProZD? He's a fucking good voice actor. Do you know ProZD?
I know him.
Dude, hold on. Check this shit out. Filmography? He's a beautiful voice. Buttery. He's in a lot of anime stuff. I don't know what Craig of the Creek is.
It's a Cartoon Network show.
Okay. One Piece Nekomamushi? That's probably a filler character. I hate filler.
What's a recorded role?
Oh, I think that is a filler character.
Oh, wonderful.
See, like he does a lot of like anime dubs stuff, but his voice is sick.
Okay, don't take this the wrong way. Mm-hmm. What does that have to do with what I was saying?
What were you saying?
White dudes playing.
So he is a voice actor that is a person of color, and it's like look at the shit that he's been in.
You're back at Troy Baker.
Thank you. Look at how little stuff he's been in. Like comparatively, he does like maybe like 4 or 5 projects a year. Actually, in 2022 he was popping, but like, see fucking Troy Baker's list, bro.
Yeah.
That shit I had to fucking scroll for like.
Yeah.
Minutes.
But he's also been acting for like a really long time.
Yeah, but
it's
a very common thing that I hear about voice actors complaining about, where it's like they just keep hiring the same people to be playing all these different characters. It's like, give other people
a shot.
A shot.
Famously Cleveland Brown from there's a lot of famousies. Cleveland Brown from fucking Family Guy was voiced by a white guy for years. Until recently, he was voiced by like, it was a big thing where people went.
Oh, he's played by Mike Henry,
which is one of the creators of Family Guy.
Until now,
I want to say maybe 5 years ago.
Arif Zahir plays Cleveland Brown.
Maybe 5 years ago.
Was he an internet dude first? Was he a YouTuber?
It says right there. His YouTube channel Azers has over 7 million subscribers and features.
He used to do voice acting in like Call of Duty lobbies.
In 2021, he has replaced Mike Henry as the voice of Cleveland Brown.
There you go.
There it is.
So like, see, like it's nice to see that
Apu in The Simpsons.
Yeah, who voiced him? That one guy?
It's a big guy. What's his name? Fucking
Hank Azaria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the character's retired now, like quietly.
They he's not in it anymore.
Also, think about The Simpsons. The Simpsons, that cast has been holding it down for like 40 years.
Yeah, they have been. Wait, I don't even know who the voice actors in The Simpsons are.
It's Phil Castaneda, Nancy Cartwright, Julie Kravner.
It was Dan Castellaneta.
Damn. Well, now I looked at it, so now
Nancy Cartwright, you got that.
And I got Julie Kavner.
Danny DeVito. Daniel Radcliffe. Hugh Lowry. Oh, I guess, but Simpsons has had everybody in it at some point, but I've been in it.
You haven't made it until you've been on The Simpsons.
That's true. Yeah, see, there's so many people, but these are like the top ones.
And then Yeardley Smith over here.
Lisa. Who'd you say?
Yeardley
Smith.
Yeardley Smith.
What a name.
Yeah.
See, this is these people will always be the Simpsons, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, they add, if they introduce a new character or whatever in the Simpsons, they always go, I get like a celebrity to do it. And usually the celebrity plays himself. Yeah. But let's say they make a new character for the Simpsons. Yeah. They're probably getting one of the other fucking 5. They're probably getting Homer to do another voice to just voice the new guy.
By the way, this is the thing that pisses me off. This is a gripe on The Simpsons.
Gripe.
The Simpsons, back in the days, when a celebrity came in to do a voice, it was a character, right? It was a character that was crafted, and they're like, all right, bring a famous person in to do the voice.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it is just the celebrity playing the celebrity.
Yes.
And
Neil deGrasse Tyson comes on, and it's just Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah. Pisses me off to no end.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, before, it was like, you would have fucking, I don't know. I can't even fucking think.
Milli Vanilli.
Not Milli Vanilli.
Who's Milli Vanilli?
Why would you say Milli Vanilli if you don't even know who the fuck Milli Vanilli are? First off, Milli Vanilli is 2 people.
What?
It's 2 people.
A duo.
Second of all, they're both dead. Third of all, they never did the singing.
What?
Yeah.
So many things are shifting in my mind. I don't know. Vanilla Ice. Wait, I think he's been in The Simpsons.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice, right? Vanilla Ice wouldn't go on there and play Vanilla Ice. He'd be a character called fucking Wiggums, whatever.
Simpsons. I think he had Vanilla Ice S. Simpsons.
Wow, Vanilla Ice has not been in The Simpsons.
That's really sad. Simpsons predict Vanilla Ice. I'm gonna kill myself.
Bart Simpson sings Ice Ice. Oh, so he sings Ice Ice Baby. You know who has been
on? No. AI music video.
Oh. Piss me off.
Dang.
You know who has been in fucking The Simpsons? God dang, Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill.
They played Cypress Hill though.
Oh man, who's a celebrity?
Famous. Okay, so famously, there's like a running urban legend. No one knows if it's true or not or whatever, or maybe it's been solved. I don't fucking know. But so
here we go. Yeah, himself. I don't know who this is, but
okay. So there was a character called in the Simpsons world. There's a mental patient called Michael Jackson, and the thing is that in the show he was Michael Jackson's. This is like. There's 2 Wikipedia pages.
Oh, whoa! That's how much there is. That's crazy.
Okay, so there's a mental patient called Michael Jackson, right? And in that world, he is allegedly like the actual singing voice of Michael Jackson. Right here. Actor Dustin no. While musician Michael Jackson was credited as John J. Smith for the episode Stark Raving Dad, after later the producer.
Sorry, I
wow.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
You were in the middle of reading. No, I moved back. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
No, you're okay, honey.
After the latter episode, the producers decided that if a celebrity wished to guest star on the show, they had to be willing to be credited under their real name. Didn't even have anything to do with what I was talking about. So.
Oh, well, there you go. Michael Jackson was credited as John J. Smith for his role in Stark Raving Dad.
Which is, he plays like a character that is the actual singing voice of Michael Jackson.
That's really funny.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's played by Michael Jackson.
You know who do you think now could play a mean Michael Jackson?
No one. There should not be a Michael Jackson biopic. Which there is.
There is?
There's gonna be.
Oh.
There's been a lot of Michael Jackson biopics. I'm not even gonna pretend like that's good.
So guys, I've angered Joe.
Yeah. But
that
segues onto the next thing. My Simpsons rant is related to what the fuck I wanted to talk about. The big thing. Which is celebrities coming in and taking the jobs of voice actors.
And probably getting paid way better, by the way.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh.
Look at the Mario movie, right? Keegan-Michael Key.
Charlie Day.
Anya Taylor-Joy. Fucking Chris Pratt. Seth Rogen. Every single major character was voiced by like a celebrity.
Yeah.
You know? And I get it. It's because that gets butts in the seats, right?
Yeah.
But it's also like, that would have been prime like voice acting opportunity.
For sure. Yeah. Because there's so many people that have like, ow, I hit my knee. That have like really good like voice acting chops.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like in some way, like, I only ever see famous voice actors, quote unquote, in video games and fucking anime dubs.
Yeah.
Or like cartoon dubs or whatever. Like,
yeah.
I don't ever really see like big voice actors doing mainstream movies ever.
Yeah.
Sam Witwer like is an actor, so he acts in movies and TV shows sometimes. So like that's kind of like a breakout a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like most fucking voice actors, like, they're not the voice of Mario. They're not the voice of Garfield. They're not the voice of you know, all these different things.
And also, famously, Mario's been voiced by the same guy for like 40 years.
Bill Burr played an animated turtle in a movie on Netflix.
Oh,
Leo, thank you. That's Bill Burr.
Yeah.
It's funny as hell that they got Bill Burr to voice act the turtle.
Yeah.
But it's like, did having Bill Burr really like
elevate
or add
anything to it.
Did it get more people to click on it?
Yeah.
I think it got me to click on it. I'm not gonna...
And then you get to these scenes and you're like, right.
All right, yeah.
But, like, think of every single major animated movie. Like, short of, like, you know, like well, no, not even fucking, like, fucking Studio Ghibli movies.
Mm-hmm.
They get famous people to come in.
Robert Pattinson.
Christian Bale.
Mark Hamill.
Fucking, Batman. Michael Keaton. They get so many, like, big name, like, actors. Yeah.
That's, like, the time and the moment that you want, like,
seasoned voice actors.
Yeah. Because, again, now I feel like if you go to, like, certain actors, some of them probably did get their start in voice acting.
Yeah.
Or maybe did voice acting, like, to, you know, pay the bills if they got, like, picked up something.
Like Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Well, he'll throw down in a voice acting.
He'll throw it down on some thick, yeah.
Yeah, he used to be the voices of some of the monsters in Power Rangers. I don't know.
That was the monster.
No, they talk. They have full sentences.
Yeah, and they go like, I'll defeat you, Power Rangers. Oh!
Wow, you're clipping a lot.
Was that really?
My eardrums are fucking rattling. This is going to be hell for you to edit later.
It won't be that bad.
It's normalized.
Yeah. And then I just fix it.
Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, like, it's just weird to me that, like, every major fucking, like, animated movie that comes out, always this big cast of celebrities, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But you look back at older animated movies, you don't know who the fuck any of those people were. Because they were voice actors, you know?
Yeah. Who's, Hold on.
Like, I understand bringing in a celebrity for the name recognition, but, like, does the entire cast have to be a fucking celebrity, you know?
I know, they don't even, like, try and sprinkle in, like, maybe sometimes it's because they're like, oh, we don't want this person to outshine, you know.
Mark Hamill, famously, Luke Skywalker, one of the greatest voice actors out there.
Yes, amazing, like the best Joker, animated Joker voice.
He literally could not, like he kind of got, like, typecasted in fucking, you know, in live action stuff. And so he just went, you know what, I'm just going to do fucking voice acting forever.
Yeah.
Mel Blanc, fucking Bugs Bunny.
Oh.
See, Space Jam. Space Jam was probably the last time that they fucking brought in, like, actual voice actors.
Because it was the actual voices of the cartoons.
Yeah.
Seth MacFarlane, he's a
great voice actor.
He's a really good voice actor and a good singer. Tom Kenny. He's played a lot of characters now.
Famously SpongeBob.
Ah!
God damn it. I knew you were going to fucking do it.
I had to. Hi, Squidward.
No.
Hi, Squidward. Is that closer?
Worse.
Hi, Squidward. Shit. This is going to be such an annoying episode. Nancy Cartwright. Charlie Adler. Oh, is that the guy that does Optimus Prime?
No.
Oh.
It's Peter Culkin.
Dude. That guy's voice
Hold
on, can we play this scene real quick?
Yeah. Wait, what scene are you going to do?
The end monologue.
That one's good. I like the fucking two shall fight, one shall fall in the original movie.
Dun, 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 dun,
What are you doing?
Dun, 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 dun,
What are you doing?
dun, dun.
What are you doing?
You don't know it?
What the fuck are you doing?
I remember black skies, lightning all around me.
What is that?
And your voice was all
What are you
I
doing?
heard. So give me reason.
Dude, play the clip.
Oh.
I wasn't asking what are you doing, like.
Oh, I thought asking me, like, what are you doing?
No, I'm asking you, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing,
Yeah, why are you doing that?
Because it's in this.
Play the clip.
Okay, sorry. Here, guys, enjoy that.
With the Allspark gone, we cannot return life to our planet. And fate has yielded its reward. A new world
You think
to
our
call
episode's gonna get flagged?
home.
Yeah. Hey, at least we're getting some type of attention.
Let's just like talk through it though.
Yeah.
Dude, that voice still goes
We
fucking
live
hard.
among its people now, hiding in plain
It's hard
sight,
to talk over it when it's
but
fucking
watching
just
over them in secret,
graveling in your ear, you know?
waiting, protecting.
It has like a husk to it.
I have witnessed their capacity for courage.
It's an unsung
And
art
though
voice
we
acting.
are worlds
You know,
apart,
some people are like, oh, like you're born
like
with it. You know?
us, there's more to them than meets the eye.
There we go. You know he
I am
hates.
Optimus Prime, and I send
Yeah,
this
he
message
hates-
to any surviving Autobots
seen it.
taking
Hate all of
refuge
these
among
movies.
the
That's really
stars.
funny.
He's like, that is not.
We
Optimus
are
Prime.
here.
It's really funny.
We are waiting.
And then,
Yeah. He's like, I hate all of these movies. Are you coming back for the next one? Yeah.
yeah, they keep paying me like fucking $10 million to do them.
Go right there. The search bar down. What are you doing?
Sorry, I didn't know what you meant.
Transformers versus Megatron original.
Transformers versus Megatron?
Oh, fucking Optimus versus Megatron.
Oh.
Sorry, I got my wires crossed a little bit. It's because I see words and sometimes
Megatron. What do you...
G1, I guess.
G1?
G1 movie. Yeah.
I fucking think. It's like a 4-minute clip.
Go up here.
This is like 2 shall enter, 1 shall leave.
Yeah, that's Mad Max, but yes.
2 shall become 1?
No.
No.
2 shall stand. 1
shall fall.
Just
What's it
click
from?
right here. It's fine. I'll skip. I'll tell you when to go.
Oh, I'll just mute this real quick.
Yeah.
This voice is cool too. Is he also that voice?
It's the same guy. Yeah.
Damn,
Damn, this is such a good scene.
We can't play this.
Yeah, no, it's a shame that the audience can't listen to this,
The
but
power. It's playing copyrighted music,
we'll sing over it. That counts, right?
but we'll do it like too perfectly.
No, you're right.
Does that guy got a screwdriver for a head?
Probably. Or maybe it's like a jet nose.
That motherfucker.
Look at, he's just running over other Transformers.
That's really funny. I love.
The old sound effects.
Yeah. The way like we process audio is so different now that
I
like
know. You
it's
lose some
lost
of the
its
charm.
grit.
Yeah. All right.
The little thump.
Thwomp. 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 Oh, right here. Little hip.
All right, I'm gonna unmute it for you guys so you guys can hear now.
Yeah.
One shall stand, one shall fall. Why throw away your life so recklessly? That's a question you should ask yourself, Megatron. No! I'll crush you with my bare hands!
Just how good, like...
That's cool.
It's just fucking how good that shit was. They were fucking throwing their whole pussy in it in the 80s.
Yeah. And here's the thing.
They went, we need to sell the fuck out of these toys. Give us everything you got.
Put everything into it, guys. But it's like, I feel like some people are under the impression also that it's like you have to be born with like a good voice to be a voice actor.
You can train it.
You could train it. 2, it's like, I feel like it's just like an idea that we have where it's like I don't have a very radio-esque voice.
No.
But I could play a goofy guy or some dumb shit, you know? I can do some dumb shit.
Wait, no, hold on. Give me like a normal. Give me a normal, like, talk.
Hello, everybody.
There you go. You got a goofy guy right there.
Fuck.
Got him. Oh my god. Fucking.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
my
I'm
mic.
Larry Bird on the fucking 3-point. Just.
Yeah, you're a tall white guy.
Yeah.
Fuck you, tall white guy.
Yeah. Say it again.
Fuck you, tall white guy?
Speaking to yourself, buddy.
Or it's like, let me get out of here.
What's that?
I don't know. I think I was referencing something, but it's so deep into my mind folds that I can't pull it out.
Yeah. You know,
There's so many different voices that can be accessed.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's kind of been like a settling of like, Troy Baker has been the guy for so long.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we're so used to him that's just generic white guy in video game now.
Yep.
Like, that's just generic white character.
I miss the whimsy we used to have.
I know.
Give me a fucking like a guy just going like a deep like you want to be a bad guy, just give him like a I'll get you, Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
You know
who played Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire?
Tobey Maguire.
Do you remember the voice acting that Tobey Maguire did for that Spider-Man game?
Yeah.
Where it's like,
oh, geez, ladies, you want me to get your purse too or something?
It's like, oh, thanks, you got my purse. Can you get my other one? Another one?
Yeah.
You left. How many roofs have you been on,
Are
lady?
you taking a roof tour of New York City, lady?
Like, it gets so frustrating.
Yeah.
It doesn't match it at all, but it's so funny.
Yeah.
But it's like, because you're pulling an actor who's not really trained for voice acting.
Yeah.
It makes it really funny then, because you have that, like, weird, like, disconnect. But it's like, if you want it, like, you know, you want that shit, like, fucking
in
tight and good, you gotta get a person that's been training to do this shit, you know?
Yeah. I just miss the old, like, you know, we weren't afraid to look like idiots back then.
We need a little goof back in our lives, guys.
Like, look at the Megatron voice, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're like, ah! You're like, that's a bad guy.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's right away. And it's, like, it's obvious, yes. But, like, I feel like a lot of nuance is gone.
Going all like the Power Rangers monsters and all that shit.
Yeah.
They all sounded like dumb idiots.
They all sounded like dumb idiots. But also, they didn't sound like dumb idiots. And, like, you're like, oh, maybe they're good. Maybe. They're, like, they're dumb idiots. And they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you have fucking, you know, Zordon on the other end. You're like, oh, this guy sounds like a leader, you know?
Yeah.
And now it's just kind of like...
Everything is meshed into one amorphous blob.
Yeah. And
everyone has to sound the coolest person, like the coolest person ever.
You know?
Bring back the transatlantic accent.
Bring it back. Why not? If you're doing Bugs Bunny...
Shake 'em, toots.
If you're doing Bugs Bunny and you're not saying she or like some stupid goofy thing like that, you're fucking up Bugs Bunny.
If you got Chris Pratt to do a Bugs Bunny movie, he will just... Hey, everybody, I'm Bugs Bunny. See?
Yeah. What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
Yeah. Give me... You gotta fucking...
Put some zhuzh in
Get
it.
some James Cagney in there, you know?
Yeah.
What's up, Doc?
Rub a little dirt in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me a little snafu. You know what I'm saying?
I thought the door opened and I got scared.
The door. Good line.
Thanks.
Can we take that again?
Yeah. How do you want it this time?
Okay, so in this scene, your motivation is, if that door opens, the pressure lock to the spaceship is opened, and we're all gonna be sucked out of it.
Okay.
All
so
right.
like with a hint of urgency.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's take it in 3, 2.
Door.
Cut. Print. That was good.
Yeah. Okay.
See, and that's like what it's like to do it being a studio.
Exactly.
See, that's what it is.
Because see, it's not door. There's urgency to it.
Yes.
So it's like door. Like.
All right, now Joseph, take it back. You're in love with the door, and you want it open.
No notes.
You want it open.
No notes.
3, 2.
Door.
Whoa, that's not what I expected.
Door. You know what I'm saying?
Do one more.
Door.
All right.
No
let's go take a lunch, guys.
All right. Let's all eat some Quiznos or whatever the fuck.
All right.
I've never eaten at Quiznos. I don't know why I reference Quiznos.
I've never been.
Neither have
You
I.
know, we used to have a Dairy Queen in.
Oh man, you guys have a Frosties.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, people in like.
I just said where we live. I'll bleep it.
Yeah.
There we go. Joe. Do you have any send-offs for the audience?
Be more quirky, but don't be annoying about it. Be willing to look like a fool, but don't actually be a fool. You know, there's a thin line and there's a balance there.
Be a fool, but don't act a fool.
Exactly. There's a thin line there, and you just gotta find it. You know, and most importantly, if you're gonna get into voice acting, be 100% confident with yourself.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. It's if you could do a goofy voice, but you're confident with it, that'll get you fucking far.
Be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Exactly. What
I guess that's just in generic advice for acting in general, though.
Yeah.
Is you gotta at the same time have no ego and all the ego.
Yeah.
So,
You gotta be confident in yourself, but don't be obnoxious about it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think you're the big shit, but think you're a shit.
think you're a shit.
Yeah.
You're shit. If you're listening to this, you are shit. If you're talking in this, you are shit.
All right, I want to end it with hit me with a good voice acting bit right there. Like
well, here, hold on. I was gonna do like a
and I'll do one, and then that'll be our close off for the episode.
How about you do one, and while you do one, I beatbox, like the send off in Transformers, and then I'll like slowly fade in the music. You know what I'm saying?
Our music?
I was thinking the Transformers music.
Not the Transformers music.
Damn it. We can't clear it?
No, we definitely cannot. We cannot afford that.
Okay. Can I...
We could do like a little monologue like about us. We could do a little monologue, but it's got to be... You got to lead it into our music. That's the rule.
I think I have the whole file. So yeah. Do you guys want to hear a longer version of the
theme song?
The theme song?
It fucks.
It does fuck hard.
Dude, I fucking love our theme song.
All right, Joe.
All right.
I'm going to count you in. You're going to start. I'm going to wave my hand, and that's when the music's going to start swelling louder. I'm going to increase it while you're talking, okay?
All right.
3,
The
2.
bear licked a cat. The bear licked
1.
a cat. This message goes out to all fellow podcasters. We are here. We are listening. We know that you're out there. If you listen to this, please share. Please like. Please leave a review. We need money. We need money really bad. We will get to it.